Hello everyone. So how are you guys doing? So there has been a lot of fight that is ongoing in the crypto community, and we already know it. And whatever is happening, the bill is still not coming on the table. There is no certainty as to what exactly is written. There are a lot of sources that are telling you, okay, it is going to be banned. A lot of news agencies that are trying to create their TRPs through all the news that they're circulating, and yet there is no official statement that has come out. So all of them are still something which is all in thin air, and that exactly is happening. People, retail investors that are getting in, they're fearing what will happen, and to add into all these things that are happening around, this is something that has started. So, in this episode of Crypto Gyaan, I'm going to talk about notices that have started to come in. And this notice makes me remind of 2018. In 2018, I remember a lot of notices started to come in when there was a ban that was put in by the RBI on the banks to encash all the money that was coming out from the crypto exchanges. Now, similar things have not yet been put in place, but the notices are coming in. So, what I personally assume is government is trying to shake out everyone to know all the data that they can know about the income tax, and that's completely fine. And this notice, I found it in one of the groups in Telegram, and which tells you about someone that is coming under Section 131, and there what exactly they're asking is they're asking a lot of information from you. Now, there are some people who are claiming that you do not need to provide all these informations and it is not required and everything, but believe me, this is all something which you will need to provide. And so let's find out first of all what are the things that they're trying to ask here. The first is what are the wallets that you hold. So if you hold multiple wallets, what exactly are the wallets that you hold, all the wallet IDs and your name, and in any of your family members, if they also have a crypto wallet, you should give them all these details. So that is the first thing that they're asking. Second is a bank statement proving from where all this income came from which you invested in crypto, and whatever the profits that you have made, and what are the sources and all, what is the profit and loss on account of cryptocurrencies for the financial year in for which the notice has been issued, and then details of the exchange on which you have made transactions in cryptocurrencies, and then trading account and ledger account of your wallet ID held in your name and the name of any other family members. So basically, if even one person is getting a notice in the whole family, they are covering the whole family in one go. Now, is this something that you need to fear about, or is this something that is unnecessary? So I completely, I'm not saying at all that this is unnecessary. Government is so if you have made profits, if you are still living in India, you need to pay your taxes, and it does not matter if if you have made 10 rupee profit or 20 rupee profit. There is a very fair chance that you will get a notice, because last time in 2018 there were some people who just made a transaction from their bank account into one of the cryptocurrency exchanges for rupees 100, and that person also got a notice. So it's completely normal, there is nothing to panic about it. And okay, and you feel that okay, there is a notice and what should I do? So first of all, if you're connected to me, you can always come to me and you can ask what exactly I have to do in this particular case. I have handled a lot of cases like this, and believe me, if you have done everything legitimately, then there is no point to panic. There is nothing where you feel like okay, this is something now I have to sell your crypto and everything, because you have already made a trade. And if you have used your bank accounts to make the loading of cash into a crypto exchange, if it is an Indian exchange, you will get it a little bit early. If it is an international exchange, you will get it a little bit later. Why? Because when the income tax departments will ask the data from the exchanges, first of all they will ask it from the Indian exchanges. Once that is drained out, once all the notices have been sent, the next thing they're going to do is they're going to go to the banks and ask to find out all the people who have made these kinds of payments into various websites, or the payment aggregators, like whatever payment aggregators that are being used, the UPI handles, the bank, the fintech companies that are being used through which this money is getting into the crypto exchanges. So no matter what, if you have an international exchange as well, it does not matter, sooner or later you will get it. And the best part, which is they're asking you bank statements from 2012-13, which is as far as they can go. So This is something where you will have to oblige, you will have to go ahead and you will have to give them all the required documents and all the requirement details that they have asked for. If you're not going to do that, you will attract a penalty of rupees 10,000 if you do not go and submit all your documents or you are not present at that point of time. So you will have to go ahead and you have to do it. The best part that you can do is, even before someone is issued to you, what you can do is you can calculate whatever the taxes are there. We have dedicated service for calculation of taxes on crypto. So if you want you to take our services, you can connect with us. I have mentioned in the description below a new channel that I've created just to talk about crypto Gyaan or crypto taxes, so that misinformation is not there, because there are a lot of misinformation that is flowing around. The biggest one being, until and unless I withdraw money in my bank account, I am not liable to pay any taxes. This is absolutely wrong. Once you make a trade, let's say you are in the category of a person who is trading on a daily basis and thinking, okay, if in the whole year I'll just withdraw 5 lakh rupees, and then because of that what will happen is, because 5 lakh rupees is exempt under various sections of income tax, then I don't have to pay any taxes. You're absolutely wrong there. You, even if you are doing a trading and you're earning, and even if you're not withdrawing it to your bank accounts, you are liable to pay the taxes. So the best part for you to do is consult a chartered accountant or consult someone who knows all these things, the nitty gritties of all those things, so that you're not misguided. Because later on what will happen is, today you have to pay just your income tax, which could be up to 30% plus cess. Later on what will happen is, if you will be filing it on a later date, you will attract penalties, you will attract interest and everything. So why do you have to wait, and why do you have to go ahead and wait for a notice to come in? That is the one thing. And then another thing that I want to show you here is, what is the relation of section 131 with civil code of procedure. So basically what happens is, the civil code of procedure here, you can, if you are not complying with them, they have the power to issue commissions enforcing the attendance. They will enforce your attendance. So it is just like, या तो प्यार से चले जाइए, नहीं तो घसीट के लेके जाएंगे. It is that kind of a statement. So where you will have to be present, give your attendance. And if they find something where they can feel that, okay, you are doing something wrong, what they can do is, they can go ahead and in discovery they can come and inspect any of your properties and everything. So it is not something where you can feel that, okay, I am safe. So do disclose your taxes, do tell everyone, your CA, what exactly are the transactions that you have done. And once you disclose them, talk to them how to give your taxes. Taxes are important. If you're living in India, you have to pay your taxes. And so that way, do not try to avoid these taxes, because every time you do a transaction, every time you go online, you leave a digital dust, or which is commonly known as digital footprints. So if you have digital footprints on the internet, you will be discovered sooner or later. And if you have not done these three things which can put you into trouble, the first one is using mixers and privacy coins like Monero. So if you have used mixers are something which are used by the you can say underworld or illegal people who are doing illegal transactions, to mix and match those bitcoins or any other cryptocurrency. And by that, you're not able to detect what is the coming incoming source. So that is something that is done by a mixer. They mix all the transactions. So for example, there are 10 transactions that are coming in. They will mix all those transactions, and when the money will go out, it will go out in a way where you cannot tell whose money went to who. So that is a mixer. So if you have used those services, then you will have to explain why did you use that. Or privacy coins, so why were you using privacy coins? So you have to have a solid reason. Just telling them because मेरा मन कर रहा था, or because मुझे लग रहा था उसमें profit हो जाएगा. So you can give this, but you should have a solid proof. Why did you feel that, and all those things. So that is the first thing. And second is selling your BTC to local Bitcoiners and taking cash in exchange. Whenever you're doing any transactions, what is happening is, your addresses can be tracked. There are services like Elliptic, coin chain analysis, and a lot more, who are embedding their services for AML, which is anti-money laundering services, with these major exchanges like Binance and every major exchange that is there. So if you feel I have not done my KYC, I'm safe. No, you're not. you can still be tracked. So do not go ahead and sell your bitcoins to local mafias or local bitcoiners or local people who are giving you cash in exchange of bitcoins. Do not do that, because it will be very difficult for you to explain them how, why did you do it. And if you are not caught, maybe you escape with the cash and everything. Maybe that person who has exchanged it, if he gets caught, he will guide all of these people, the income tax and all these authorities, to you by the addresses through which you have moved the payments. So that is the second biggest problem, thing that can land you into trouble. And the last thing is launching projects on blockchain and especially decentralized finance, and with the intent that that you want to dupe the customers or the people who are going to buy into your coins. If you have that intention, you will get get a definite jail term under Consumer Protection Act. If any one of your users end up being an Indian and he proves that you have just duped him. So beware, do not do illegal things or do not do illicit things that can land you into trouble. Getting these notices is normal in income tax. All these kinds of notices do come in for various sectors, so it is not something which is very much specific. Just that people, whenever anything happens in crypto, they highlight it to the level where you feel, okay, I have done something wrong. So there is nothing wrong right now. There is no rule which says that if you're holding any crypto, that is illegal. If you are trading in crypto, that is illegal. Or if you're accepting payments as well in crypto, that is illegal. Only one problem that when you're accepting payments is those are not legally enforceable. So let's say if today you sell out a service and that service costs, let's say, the customer 10,000 worth of BTC. Once he gives you that 10,000 worth of BTC, the government will not take the backing, or the government will not take the responsibility of giving you 10,000 worth value. That is it. So you can accept payments as well. There is no such law which says you cannot accept payments for services. And how to give calculate your taxes and how to do all those things before you file your income tax return, I'll also make a video on that. So please do subscribe this channel so that you do not miss out on that. And that is going to be a very important video, so which will help you understand what is exactly the taxes that you have to pay, what is exactly the things that you have to do. I'm specifically opening a channel just for clearing all your doubts, where we will try to answer all your doubts related to taxes. And you can the link of that is going to be there in the description below. If you like this video, go ahead and like it. And if you have any queries, go ahead and ask all the queries in the comment section below. I'll try to answer all of them. With that, I close my video. See you in another video in the next Crypto Gyaan series. Till then, bye bye, take care.